Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Welcome to the Shody Spotlight, your quick tour around everything happening in the Shody Media universe.
We've made a little change around here. Instead of dropping the showcase on every show, you'll now find it exclusively on adjacent podcasts each Saturday.
And we're not dropping every single show. We're just going to tell you what's happening on the shows, and that's it. You can go find them. You can go to shodymedia.com, or you can find them on on Apple or YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast. And please follow them and give them 5 stars.
Absolutely. And share them with your friends.
If this is your first time here, I'm Shelly.
And I'm Jody. I'm her little sister.
We're sisters. And we are also the very proud owners of Shody Media. And we host a cute little podcast called Adjacent.
And Adjacent is where we talk about tons of things. We do great interviews. We also talk with each other. We do tours around Austin. It's mainly about us getting connected and getting everybody adjacent to all the great things that are happening around Austin and in our lives.
Yeah, and we're going through a change. We're getting ready to start season 4 in July. And so, but right now, what you can get on Adjacent on Mondays, like this last week, we had Tucker Waters Part 2, and it's usually an adjacent giver. If you haven't listened to Tucker Waters, go back and listen to him. He's fantastic. Jody, what did we do on Tuesdays?
Big interviews with DJ Scotty from Dallas Nightclub. It was great. It was like a walk down memory lane, but also just reconnecting with somebody like in Austin that is a celebrity.
He is a celebrity to us. He's famous Amos.
What did we do on Wednesday?
On Wednesdays, Jody told us a spooky story about a haunted place in Austin. You're going to have to go listen to it. But I have to tell you this, if you go listen to it on Patreon, you'll get the video and the backstory on the haunted place.
That's right. So on Wednesdays, we do little bedtime stories. That's one of my favorite. Well, I love the interviews, but I also love that one.
Yeah, and we call it Have You Heard This One? And we tell lots of different kinds of stories, and they're super fun.
On Thursdays, we have Adjacent Investigates, and we are continuing our deep dive into male friendships inspired by the Andrew McCarthy book, Who Needs Friends? I've really enjoyed this big investigation. So
agreed.
And what do we do on Fridays?
On Fridays, we do our weekend news, and we talk about what's going on in Austin, what our plans are for the weekend, and we do positive news, our favorite books we're reading, and then we list 3 of our favorite things, and soon we're going to start adding one of our favorite Patreon friends. And so we'll be listing our Patreon friends. Also on Fridays, what do we do, Jody? What else do we do on Fridays?
We have our foodie challenges, and we started with chicken fried steak, and then we're moving into charcuterie boards, the charcutes.
Yeah, and I need to put on, we need to get y'all's vote on who has the best chicken fried steak. Jody and I were in a tie, and we got to finish that one out.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, we're just doing this. We're telling y'all what's going on Adjacent, what happened on Adjacent, and what you need to go back and listen to. And but we're going to tell you what's going on around the Shody Media horn, if you will. And so what happens on Sunday, Jody? One of your besties.
Oh, I love it. So over we have the Conspiracy Farm. Vincent Lacrudo, he takes us down the the tales of conspiracies and all different types of things. He deep dives movies, different directors, also talks a lot about aliens. He talks about his childhood. He's quite fascinating. What about Mondays? What happens on Mondays?
On Mondays, we have an adjacent episode, so go find that. The Court of Connection with Danielle Cobb. This is a young lady that has done all the self-worth, and she shares her stories, and they're so powerful, highly recommended. And our friend from high school, Veronica Martinez Farron, has a new show called The Shady Bee, and the first episode dropped today. And that girl, Shady Bee, she shady me. What happens on Tuesdays?
Normally you'll find Kim and Friends and sometimes Dateable AF, but both shows are currently taking a well-deserved break and will be back soon.
And on Wednesdays, our sweet friend Kim Stockenboyer and her daughter have a podcast called Mom's Favorites with Cassidy and Kim.
It's one of my favorites.
I know, and they spill the tea. They talk
do.
about everything juicy and hot, and you guys, when you're listening, think Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson if they had a podcast together, and they're just talking about the goodness.
This mom-daughter duo, they're knockouts in real life, and they say it the way they feel. They do not hold any of the punches back. I love it.
There's no PC filter on.
No. I love it.
And currently our friend Pamela Watch is helping a family member, and so she's on a break, but she occasionally drops a show called Pammy Out Loud, which is a fan favorite. Everybody loves it. Whenever we get some Pammy Out Loud, it brings us all a lot of joy.
I learned so much.
We learned so much from her, for sure. And then Fridays.
Well, we have Thursdays, actually. We have both. Good Enough Today with Sharima Lee and Dateable AF. Again, they're currently on a break, but don't worry, they'll be back before you know it. And then we have Fridays.
What happens on Fridays, Jody?
Fridays for the ladies.
Fridays for the ladies.
I love it. So who do we have? It's one of my favorite podcasts.
Oh my gosh. Well, our executive producer over at Shody Media is this incredible young lady that works with the ESPN, and she does all of our production.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you very much. Jordan Cannon teams up with our friend Katie Pena and our other friend Casey Reed Johnson, and they talk sports. And these ladies could go toe-to-toe with any sports talking anybody, and they would bring them down. They know their stuff. They've been in the sports arena since, puberty. Since puberty. They've been sports lovers since puberty. They know their stuff. They are major Longhorn fans. They do like this special called Around the Horn. It's so great. They talk about all sports at UT. Sometimes they talk about the Dallas Cowboys, and sometimes they talk about golf and stars.
Yep. You name it.
You name it. They're incredible. And go follow them. Go follow all these shows. You can find all of them on ShodyMedia.com and our YouTube station and all of that. You guys, we have to talk about Patreon.
Please come and join us on Patreon. We are loving what we're getting to do there. This is where we let our freak flag fly. You'll get so much extra content. There are different levels of joining. So, Shelly, tell us the levels.
Well, you can come in as a free member. Right now, we have some gifts out there that you can become a $5 member for free and try it out and see behind the scenes. And then we have a $10 membership. And then we have a $25 membership. And our big one is our $100 membership. You come on as a producer of the show, and we have lots of extras for you. You got to come check it out. It's starting to get the rhythm, and people are joining, and it's been so much fun to watch. I was a little late to the game adding Patreon, but man, I'm so glad we did. It's so much fun. It's
a fun place to find other Patreon friends. So we have some of our friends that we are loving on Patreon. First off, Patreon is killing it.
No.
I love everything they're doing. It is fastly becoming the best place to put all your content. It's great for writers. It's great for artists. It's great for people who are creating like we're doing. Podcast is creating as well.
Exactly.
So who are some of our fellow creators that we are loving right now?
Well, our friend that we just had on, Jason Gibbers, Tucker Waters, has joined Patreon, and he is sharing stories about living with cerebral palsy. And his writing, he wrote a book, and he's talking about all of that. It's a beautiful. Go follow Tucker Waters. It's fascinating. I'm going to speak about this guy. Our other one we recommend is the Backyard Hiker. He was our first friend on Patreon, and he just talks about camping in the backyard and hiking and such, and
outdoor adventures.
Exactly. It's so fun to watch.
So we have Self-Love Rainbow, positive messages, encouragement for your day. Who doesn't need that? Who does not need that?
Agreed. And there's a lot of artists that just share their art. It's so beautiful.
Beautiful.
And the Big Pooh Cast was recommended. This was my first follow on Patreon, was the Big Pooh Cast, and it was recommended by our friend Jessica. And it's two ladies, and they talk sports, they talk books, they talk bougie stuff,
and all with a Southern twang because they're from Louisiana, I believe.
Mississippi State.
Yes. Oh, Mississippi.
They're Aggie fans, and they have the strongest Southern accent. They sound like our friend. They sound like our friend Cam.
I love it so much.
So with the 7 eyes. And so Jody.
I love Heather McDonald. She has a great Patreon. 2 Judgy Girls, all of them. Yeah, that's where I get my my info about, what's going on in the world of Bravo.
You get all the good.
You do. You get a lot there for sure.
And this is when I discovered this week, and I'm so glad I found her. Rita Kirkman is a local Texan, and she is a Texas artist. She does a lot of landscape and a lot of animals like llamas and cows and stuff. But her process of painting is so interesting. Like she'll pull up and she'll just set on her steering wheel and just paint.
I love it.
Right there. And it's just, she'll take a picture of it and show you what she's painting, and then she paints it. It's fascinating.
I love things like that. I love it when people are living in their art and their creativity, and it just shows you can be creative anywhere.
I know. And I keep reaching out to people that I know that are artists, like our friend Sam, who makes puppets. I'm like, Sam, get on there and make your puppets. And then our friend Polly Parsons and her art and her journals. I'm like, come on, Polly. If you're not going to start a page, can you please put your stuff on our page?
Yeah.
Share your art. Share your art. It's been fascinating. Our friend Pam McCullough and her beautiful art. And then I even reached out to Adrian's mom and said, hey, Be Sassy should have a page on Patreon.
Great idea.
So if you are an artist, you guys, of any level, if you're a creator, please join Patreon. They are starting. Jack Conte is starting a movement. This is a platform for artists and creators, and it's fascinating. It is so fun to watch everybody's art and just their processes and their willingness to share. It's pretty.
I am loving Patreon. It's so fun.
It is fun.
Thank you guys for spending part of your weekend with us as you're doing your chores and running around town, doing all your things to get ready for the week. We love it.
And go back and listen and follow and share. If something resonates with you, please, the biggest compliment you guys can give us is to forward it to a friend. It's like, that is such a gift for you to do for us, and we'd really appreciate it.
Well, and the more that you guys connect with us, the more that we know what we're doing is, helping you, building you up, maybe lifting your spirits. So follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, all the places where conversations happen.
Guys, we appreciate you so much. Have a great weekend. Send us pictures, send us videos, send us messages. We want to hear all about it.
Yes, let's stay adjacent.